Now, dear students, today we are here to discuss the topic which is related to data handling and the exercise 9.1 we are going to discuss. In exercise 9.1, there are some questions which are related to pictograph. And if you all remember, pictograph is already covered by us. How to draw pictograph and how to understand the pictograph and write down the answers for those questions, which is already discussed by us in our previous class. Now, today we are here to discuss the questions related to telemarks. Now, remember, telemarks के थ्रू जब हम डेटा को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं बेटा, तो we call it frequency distribution as well. ठीक है, so there are two names. If you have the questions, write it down like frequency distribution. So remember, if you have a question like frequency distribution, or you have a question that represent using telemark, represent using telemarks. So both the questions are talking about the same pattern. So remember, don't get confused. If in exam it comes that you have to write it down these questions, you have to write it down these information with the help of telemarks, that means you are talking about this method only. Or if the question is written using frequency distribution table, you have to solve this question, then also you are talking about telemarks only. So now let's talk about question number 1. Now remember, question number 1 is telling here, in a mathematics test, the following marks were obtained by 40 students. Arrange these marks in table using telemarks. Now you can see here I have written here marks 8, 4, 7, 7, 1, 9, 3, 4, 3, 5, 8, 7, 7, 3, 4, 6, 6, 7, 2, 9, 5, 1, 8, 6, 5, 6, 9, 4, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4286 and 2766. These all are marks. Okay, and these are the marks obtained by students in their test. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to arrange this table in the form of telemarks. So let us first understand कि telemarks होता क्या है. So always remember बेटा, telemark में हम क्या करते हैं, numbers को किसी और form में लिखते हैं. कैसे लिखते हैं numbers को? Now observe it. If we have to write down 1, we will write it down like this. If we have to write it down 2, we write it down like this. If we have to write it down 3, we write it down like this. And we have to write it down 4, then we write it down like this. Okay? This same standing line will be repeated 4 times. But if we have to write 5, we will not write 5 lines. We will simply write it down 4 and then we will cut this line in this way. This is representing 5. So the same way, if we have to represent 7 or 8 or 9 something, suppose I am representing 9. How will you do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is written now 9. और इन द सेम वे अगर हमको 10 रिप्रेजेंट करना है बेटा, तो हम 10 रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे कैसे? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now this is total 10. Remember, this is always the group of 5. Okay, so remember this is known as telemark. इसको बोला जाता है telemark representation. तो हम यहाँ पर करते क्या है? सबसे पहले you are knowing this question is related to marks. तो यहाँ पर हम सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे? First of all, we will make the column in the form of table. सबसे पहले हम लिखेंगे marks. Okay, and you are knowing one number is repeating so many times, like 1 marks. 1 marks has got by 2 students. So here you can see the minimum number is 1. 1 we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have also 5, 6, 7 we have 8, and we have 9. It means we have the numbers till 9 in this question. So what we will do, we will write it down the mark in the marks category. That हमारे पास बेटा देखो यहाँ पे we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5 even, we have 6 also, 7 also, 8 also, 9 also. So I have written here the marks starting from 1 to 9. Now here you can see same one number marks is repeating many times. So यहाँ पर हम बात कर रहे हैं frequency की. So we will write it down here, number of students. Fine. And the last column will be telemark. We have to, because we have to make this table by using the telemark. So we will have the next column as telemark. Let's understand this question by this example. So first of all, let us observe one by one all the numbers. सबसे पहले we will talk about marks, that is 1. Now look at here 1. We have 1 here. We have this one also. It means in this whole category we have only 2 times 1 written. So number of student कितने हो गए जिनको मिला है 1 marks? 2. So we have written here 2. Now 2 marks. 2 marks कितने बच्चों को मिला है? Let's observe it. In this line we have 1. Then we have one more. Then we have one more. Okay. So it means we have total 3. So here 2 marks are here written 3 times. So we will write it down here. 3 students have got 2 marks. Now let's talk about 3 marks. 1, 2, 3. Only 3. It means 3 is also repeating 3 times. So we will have 3 marks. We are having now 3 students have got 3 marks. So we will have 3 students. Now 4 marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you can see 4 marks are here with 7 students. Now let's talk about the next number, that is 5. So 5 is here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. So we will have 5. 5 is repeating 5 times. So we have written here 5. Now let's move on to 6. 6 कितने बच्चों को मिला है? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. It means 6 marks मिला है 7 बच्चों को. Now let's talk about 6 marks are done. 7 marks कितने बच्चों को मिला है? So let's understand 7 marks. 7 marks are here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So 7 marks here written 6 times. So we have written here 6. Now let's watch it 8 and 9. So हम observe करते हैं 8 और 9 को now. So 8 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. 4 times we have 8. Now last but not the least, number 9. It means marks 9. How many students have got 9 marks? So 9 है हमारे पास 1 and 2 and one more 3. So we have 9 marks are here taken by 3 students. Now you can see here, I have written one side marks, I have written another side number of students who have got it. Now remember beta, when you talk about this, earlier the question which was given, that was in the raw data form. It was in the form of raw data. But right now we are arranging that raw data into the form of array. Array means arranged data. अभी हम क्या कर रहे हैं? We are arranging the data. So this is called arranged data. So let's understand in the form of telemarks. This is 2. So 1, 2. This is 3. 1, 2, 3. This is again 3. 1, 2, 3. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 7 हो गया? Because 5 plus 2, you will get it 7. Now we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5 again. Now we have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have total 7 now. Next is 6. So 5 plus 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next we have 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now this is 4. At the last we have 3. So we will have now 1, 2, 3. So now you can see we have drawn this telemark table with the help of given information. And remember, when you use telemarks, you need frequency. हम बहुत बड़े डेटा को छोटे छोटे फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करते हैं. छोटे फॉर्म में मतलब वी आर कन्वर्टिंग इन द फॉर्म ऑफ टेलीमार्क्स. तो टेलीमार्क्स के लिए बेटा हमें फ्रीक्वेंसी जानना जरूरी है, बिकॉज यू कैन सी हियर नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट इज नथिंग जस्ट बट फ्रीक्वेंसी. तो यहाँ पर मार्क्स क्या हो गया? डेटा. फ्रीक्वेंसी क्या हो गई? नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट. एंड अनदर कॉलम वी हैव टेलीमार्क्स. सो दैट इज व्हाई we call it frequency distribution table as well. Now let's understand what is the question given in this. So an exercise 9.1, this is question number 1 beta. This is question number 1. Now let's do it one thing. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 7, 15. 15 and 5, 20. 20 and 7, 27. 27 and 6, 33. 33 and 7, 40. Now you can see, आपकी बुक में पहले से दिया हुआ था that you have total 40 students marks. आपकी बुक में लिखा हुआ था ना, that it was written in the question that you have total 40 students in your class and these marks are given of 40 students only, and you can see in total you are getting 40 as well. So याद रखिएगा, अगर आपका total 40 नहीं आता है, that means you are doing something wrong. So now this is all about question number 1 telemarks table. Now it is telling find out how many students obtained marks equal to or more than 7. ऐसे कितने बच्चे हैं जिनको 7 और 7 से ज्यादा नंबर मिले हैं? तो नाउ लुक एट हियर, 7 कितने बच्चों को मिला है बेटा? 6 बच्चों को मिला है. 7 से ज्यादा मतलब क्या है? हमारे पास 8 भी है और 9 भी है. मतलब 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 3 13. It means you can simply write it down in question number A. We have 6 plus 4 plus 3 means we have total 13 students जिनको 7 marks मिला है या तो 7 से ज्यादा मिला है. Now question number B, it is telling find how many students obtained marks below 4. below 4 का मतलब होता है 4 नहीं आएगा उसमें, है ना? below 4 आएगा. तो below 4 में हमारे पास क्या हो गया? we have 2, we have 3 and we have this 3. So it means 2 plus 3 plus 3 means we have total 8 students who have got less than 4 marks. Okay, there are total 8 students who have got less than 4 marks. So this is all about question number 1 of exercise 9.1. Now beta 9.2 is the question where following is the choice of sweets of 30 students of class 6. अब यहाँ पर 40 की जगह पर बेटा 30 दिया हुआ है. Now question is telling you have so many sweets, laddu, barfi, laddu, jalebi, laddu, rasgulla, jalebi, laddu. There are so many sweets written. Now you can see here it is not written in the form of arranged data. It is written in the form of raw data. and you are knowing raw data cannot give you the full information. It means if you have to represent this data in the form of arranged data or array data, you have to first arrange it nicely. Arrange it nicely means in the form of, like I have done it question number 1, the same you have to do it in question number 2. But in place of marks, you will have this time sweets. तो स्वीट्स का नाम क्या क्या है देखो देखते हैं लड्डू है बर्फी है then we have again laddu then jalebi so we have three or four kind of sweets here. So what will you do? First you will make the table. One side you will have sweets, another side you will have number of students, and third side you will have telemarks. Okay? So you have to first categorize it. How will you categorize? कितने बच्चे हैं जिनको लड्डू पसंद है, कितने बच्चे हैं जिनको बर्फी पसंद है, कितने बच्चे हैं जिनको जलेबी पसंद है. In the same way you will first categorize it and then you will start making the table in the form of telemarks. I hope it is understood by you all. So please draw these questions which is related to telemarks. Now like question number 3 is also the same way. Catherine threw a dice 40 times. Means Catherine is a girl who is drawing the dice in 40 times. Dice means you are knowing which we play. So now what she has seen, she has written what she is getting. Like एक बार जब आप डाइस थ्रो करते हो आपको पता है 1 भी आता है 2 भी आता है 3 भी आता है 4 भी आता है 5 भी आता है 6 भी आता है. More than 6 we don't get. So here all the points which are getting by Catherine is written here. So आपको यहाँ पर मार्क्स की जगह पर इस बार क्या आ जाएगा? सेकेंड क्वेश्चन में स्वीट आएगा, थर्ड वाले क्वेश्चन में क्या आएगा? That appearing, number appearing. ठीक है? And in the next column you will have it number of times. ठीक है? You will have number of times. And the last column will be of telemarks. So please try this question of related to 9.1. Today we have completed 9.1 and 9.2 as well in the second class. So please students try to complete exercise 9.1 and 9.2 with the help of these two videos which I am going to share you today. Thank you everyone.